Good morning, West Texas. I'm Tim O'Brien. Thanks for waking up with us here on Facebook Live. The team here at Fox West Texas bringing you all the winter weather alerts this morning. So far, business as normal despite those frigid temperatures that we all woke up to. In a Facebook post from Menard High School around 6 o'clock this morning, officials saying MHS will have a normal start time. No precipitation and roads are clear at this time. They'll continue to monitor the weather throughout the day and update as needed. The elementary and junior high will also have a normal start time. There was also a NIXL alert sent out from the Crockett County Sheriff's Office around 3 o'clock this morning. Authorities said a few slick spots possible this morning, mainly along north of I-40, where some light wintry precipitation fell overnight. They are advising drivers in Crockett County to take extra precaution during this morning's commute and, of course, dress accordingly to the cold weather. It is absolutely frigid. We can tell you that meteorologist Avian Whitehurst will join us here in just a moment. But first, let's head out to Ozona, where our Esmeralda Perez stands by. Esmeralda, I hope you're keeping warm. Also, you took the drive down here this morning. Have you seen anything along your way?
Hi, good morning, Tim. And on our way here to Ozona, we didn't encounter much snow or anything like that. Right now, it is really cold. I can tell you that for sure. It is really windy. The winds are coming in really cold. And as of right now, there isn't much snow yet, but we should be expecting some later on today. However, this is a reminder for everyone that's planning on hitting the road to please be careful. Although it is not snowing yet, it is expected. So please drive safe, drive slow, do not tailgate, and just make sure that you take extra precaution when hitting the road. And like you said, Tim, please dress accordingly because it is really cold. So make sure to put some layers on top and put some beanie, some gloves on, and some boots because you'll definitely need it. Back to you, Tim.
All right, thanks, Esmeralda. Stay warm. That, of course, our Esmeralda Perez down live in the city of Ozona. In the meantime, meteorologist Avian Whitehurst joins us now with those lows, with that precipitation expected, some of the freezing rain and snow, some accumulation down in the southern portion of our viewing area. Whereabouts is it hitting, and around what time can they expect it, Avian?
I mean, you and Esmeralda were hitting all the marks. It is frigid out there. We've got some winter precipitation. First thing I want you guys to notice is that there's a winter weather advisory for some of the counties to our south and southeast. That's including all of south central Texas, and mainly for the risk of slick roads. You know, there's going to be some precipitation that's going to come down, make roads slippery, make roads frozen. So like Esmeralda said, definitely make sure you're using caution, you're looking, you're not tailgating anybody, all of those classic road safety tips. Now, in terms of the precipitation, there's not too much snow yet. In Ozona, where Esmeralda is, there's actually a slightly warmer layer, a little bit higher up in the upper air that's making the snow not quite come down. You see some little flurries are starting to make their way over, but the people really getting the snow are the people down in Junction and Kimball County, Sutton County, even a little bit up Menard as well. Up in the big country, it's pretty dry. They've got some partly cloudy skies, nothing really to go on. A lot of people have been asking how far up is the snow going to come? Definitely not really going to be in the big country. You may see a few sprinkles. And really same thing with San Angelo, who's fallen out of that normal polygon. So for people that are seeing precip, there's a lot of wintry mix that's making its way up, especially over here in Sutton and Kimball counties. It'll make its way up to Menard and Mason as well. That snow line generally staying from Mertzen all the way down to Mason. So these entire 5 counties can still expect to see some conditions as we continue through the morning. So for that entire coverage, here's that map to give you a better look. You see, as we've continued through the week, it's shifted further and further south to the point that not even San Angelo or Ballinger are within that polygon anymore. But still, snow can be, it's a pretty tricky type of precipitation. It could sneak up a little bit further north, you know, if you really want to see some sprinkles that bad. So we've talked about frigid temperatures. Just 24 hours ago, we were entire 30 degrees warmer. We had a pretty temperate night before and even earlier into this week, but that is no longer going to be the case. If you need the proof, just take a look at these current temperatures. You see it's still pretty dark outside too, but it's in the 20s. You see Ozona is one of the first places to hit the 30s, but that might not even last for much longer. 27 degrees here in San Angelo, 24 up here in Abilene. The big country is still seeing those cooler temperatures because they had that earlier interaction with the cold front. They still have those strong winds coming from the north, so they're seeing those winds a little bit faster and feeling that wind chill before the Concho Valley. So looking over these next couple of hours in your morning time, this is where we are right now. You see we have that snow wintry mix starting to make its way further north, and that's exactly what it's going to do as we continue through these morning time hours. You see stopping right when you get near about Schleicher County around 12 and 1 o'clock. There's going to be a shift where we'll be seeing more snow wintry mix, and it'll be more so rain and maybe just a little bit of sleet as as well, and that this precipitation will be slowly making its way further toward our southeast, and it will definitely be gone by the time we have the night, so we don't have to worry about any snow during the morning time on Friday. You see, it'll start to warm up as we continue to get through that. So with all these cold temperatures, something that's making it so cold is the wind chill, because you see we have sustained winds around 15 to 20 miles per hour, wind gusts even getting up to 25. You see they're at their highest right now, about 23 miles per hour. It's making it extra frigid when you're leaving the house. I know I just finally took all of my coats out of the box. I didn't think I would actually have the chance living down here in Texas, but it is happening. So if you also need help planning your outfit for today, scarf, gloves, coat, the whole 9 yards. It is chilly out there, only going to get up to 37 degrees. Despite the wintry mix happening in the south, though, we do have some partly cloudy skies. I'll be able to have more info for that as that snow continues to make its way through West Texas. Definitely stay tuned for more updates on air and on Facebook Live.
All right, Tavian, I think it's important to note that we mentioned just because we might not see some of the precipitation, the freezing rain or the snow, we're still towing that line of dangerously cold temps.
Absolutely. It's going to be cold as cold. Things can still freeze without there being actual precipitation falling on top of them, especially bridges and overpasses. They're going to be the things to freeze the first.
You know, at one point yesterday, we noticed it was just about the southern portion of San Angelo was the most northern part of where the precipitation would hit.
Yep.
It's still dropping lower and lower south as we go this morning.
Absolutely.
All right, look, Tavian and I will be here all morning long with you every step of the way, leading up to about 10 o'clock here on Facebook Live and on air on Fox West Texas. On Facebook Live, you'll be more than happy to drop a comment for us. We'll respond to you, of course, with the latest weather updates, of course, on the Fox West Texas mobile app here on Facebook Live and again over the air. Tavian and I will be here this morning. Again, you can also stay with us on our Fox West Texas mobile app. We'll see you back here in just a bit.